Have you ever wondered how your morning coffee routine compares to that of someone halfway across the world? From the bustling streets of Tokyo to the quiet corners of a Parisian café, the love for coffee is a shared sentiment that transcends geographical boundaries and cultural differences. It's a universal language that binds us together, a testament to the enduring allure of this humble beverage. Across the globe, the rich, tantalizing aroma of coffee wafts through the air. It's not merely a drink, but a way of life, a ritual deeply intertwined with our daily routines. From the first morning brew to the last after-dinner sip, coffee punctuates our day, providing comfort, solace, and a moment of respite in our fast-paced lives. Now let's talk numbers. Each year, over 2 billion cups of coffee are consumed worldwide. That's more than a quarter of the world's population having at least one cup of coffee every single day. With such staggering figures, it's no wonder that coffee has become a global phenomenon. It's the second most traded commodity on Earth, trailing only behind oil. But what truly sets coffee apart is its versatility. It's a chameleon of a drink, adapting to local tastes and traditions. Whether it's a robust espresso in Rome, a frothy cappuccino in Melbourne, or a spiced café de olla in Mexico City, coffee is as diverse as the people who drink it, and it's not just about the taste. Coffee is a social catalyst, a conversation starter. It's the heart of many communities, fostering connections and sparking creativity. It's the cornerstone of business meetings, the fuel for late-night study sessions, and the comforting companion during solitary moments. So, as we continue to sip our way around the world, remember that each cup tells a story. A story of tradition, innovation, and a shared love for this remarkable beverage. As we embark on this caffeinated journey, let's take our first sip in the land of espresso, Italy. In Italy, coffee isn't just a drink, it's a way of life. It's a ritual, a moment of pause in the hustle and bustle of daily life. It's a chance to stand at a bar counter, sipping a quick espresso, all while taking in the sights and sounds of the day waking up around you. In Italy, the day doesn't truly begin until you've had your morning espresso. It's more than a caffeine boost, it's a cherished cultural tradition. Italians don't linger over their coffee like their American counterparts. No, in Italy, coffee is a quick affair. A momentary pause, a shot of espresso downed right at the bar counter, sometimes with a swift bite of a pastry, and then it's back to the day's business. It's a stark contrast to the American approach to coffee, where large cups of the brew are sipped slowly, often on the go or at a desk, acting as a constant companion throughout the day. In Italy, coffee is not an all-day affair, but rather a series of brief but essential intermissions in the theatre of life. But don't mistake this brevity for a lack of importance. This quick espresso is a sacred ritual, a moment to pause, reflect and recharge. And it's not just about the coffee itself, but the social aspect that comes along with it. The barista knows your order, asks about your day, and for that brief moment, you're not just a customer, but a part of a community. This is the beauty of the Italian coffee culture. It's not about quantity, but quality. Not about how much you drink, but how you enjoy it. It's about taking a moment to appreciate the simple pleasures in life, one espresso at a time. It's about understanding that sometimes less truly is more. So the next time you find yourself rushing through your morning coffee, consider the Italian way. Take a moment, take a breath, take a sip, and remember, it's not just about the coffee, it's about the experience. From Italy, our coffee journey takes us to the land of fika, Sweden. In Sweden, coffee isn't just a beverage, it's a cherished break from the hustle and bustle of daily life. Now, allow me to introduce you to the Swedish concept of a coffee break, or as they call it, fika. More than just a midday caffeine fix, fika is a moment to slow down, to appreciate the good things in life, and to enjoy the company of friends, colleagues, or even some quiet solitude. But what exactly is fika, you ask? Picture a cozy, inviting cafe filled with the comforting aroma of freshly brewed coffee. There's the clinking of porcelain mugs, the soft murmur of conversation, and the irresistible allure of sweet, buttery pastries. This, my dear listener, is fika. Fika is a social institution in Sweden, a time-honored tradition that's woven into the fabric of everyday life. It's a pause in the day, a moment to relax, to chat, to savor a delicious cup of coffee and perhaps a slice of kanelbulle, that famous Swedish cinnamon roll. Contrast this with the often solitary coffee drinking habits in other countries where coffee is gulped down in a rush, in the car, at the desk or on the go. In Sweden, coffee is a ritual, a moment to be savored, not rushed. It's about connection, conversation and camaraderie. And it's not just for adults. Fika is for everyone, from toddlers sipping at their milk to the elderly enjoying a leisurely chat. It's a beautiful tradition that unites the generations, fostering a sense of community and togetherness. So, the next time you're about to rush through your coffee break, why not take a leaf out of Sweden's book? Pause, savor the moment, enjoy the coffee, and embrace the spirit of fika. From the cozy coffee breaks in Sweden, we now travel to the bustling coffee houses of Turkey. In Turkey, coffee houses are not just places to get a caffeine fix, they are social hubs. In the bustling streets of Istanbul, Ankara and other Turkish cities, coffee houses, or kahvehane, have a unique charm and allure. They are like an open book narrating tales of the country's rich history, culture and traditions. More than serving an invigorating cup of coffee, these establishments are, and have always been, the beating heart of Turkish society. For centuries, these establishments have been important meeting places. They were the epicenters of intellectual discourse, where men would gather to discuss politics, business and philosophy over a cup of thick, strong Turkish coffee. Poets, writers and artists found inspiration in the lively ambience of these coffee houses, often penning their best works amidst the chatter and clinking cups. The tradition of Turkish coffee houses is deeply intertwined with the concept of leisure and camaraderie. Unlike the fast-paced coffee shop culture of the West, where grabbing a quick cup of coffee is often a solitary affair, the Turkish coffee houses promote a sense of community. Here, time appears to slow down as patrons engage in leisurely conversation, play traditional board games, or simply enjoy the pleasure of observing life around them. The coffee served in these houses is a reflection of the Turkish spirit, strong, bold, and full of character. Brewed in a small pot called a chev, the coffee is rich and thick, often served with a glass of water to cleanse the palate and a piece of Turkish delight to sweeten the experience. Even as modernization sweeps across the world, these coffee houses continue to stand as a testament to Turkish tradition. They serve as a gentle reminder of a time when life was slower, conversations were deeper, and coffee was not just a drink, but an integral part of social life. Leaving the vibrant coffee houses of Turkey behind, we now take a trip to the birthplace of coffee, Ethiopia. In Ethiopia, coffee is not just a drink, it's a ritual. Here, coffee is steeped in cultural importance, a social event that brings together family, friends and neighbors. Unlike the hurried coffee breaks many of us are accustomed to, the Ethiopian coffee ceremony is a slow, deliberate process, an experience that can unfold over several hours. You see, the ritual begins with the raw, green coffee beans. They are carefully washed and then roasted over an open flame. The aromatic scent of the roasting beans fills the air, a signal to all that the ceremony has begun. Once the beans are perfectly roasted, they are ground by hand using a pestle and mortar. The ground coffee is then placed into a unique bulbous clay pot, known as a jabina. Water is added, and the mixture is slowly brought to a boil over hot coals. The brewing process is unhurried, allowing the full depth of flavor to be extracted from the coffee. While the coffee brews, the hostess prepares the serving area. A bed of fresh aromatic grass is laid out, and small handleless cups are arranged. The coffee is served black, often accompanied by traditional snacks like popcorn or bread. The first cup, known as abol, is the strongest, and it's followed by two more rounds, toner and baraka. Each round is less potent than the last, but the conversation and camaraderie only strengthen. It's a time for storytelling, for connecting, for resolving disputes. It's a time for community. The Ethiopian coffee ceremony is a testament to the country's deep love and respect for coffee. It's a ritual that embodies their belief in taking time to appreciate life's simple pleasures, to connect with others, and to savor every sip of their beloved coffee. From the time-honored coffee ceremonies of Ethiopia, our journey concludes in the land of Café de Olla and Mexico. In Mexico, coffee is not just a morning pick-me-up, it's a sweet and spicy treat. Imagine a cup of coffee, but not just any cup. One that's been brewed with a blend of cinnamon and piloncillo, which is unrefined cane sugar. This is Café de Olla, a cherished tradition in Mexican culture. The name Café de Olla literally translates to pot coffee, a nod to the traditional clay pots used in its preparation. These pots, or ollas, are not just for aesthetics. The clay imparts a unique earthy flavor to the coffee, enhancing the overall taste experience. Unlike the straight, unspiced coffees of Italy or Sweden, Café de Olla is a symphony of flavors. The coffee beans, usually a dark roast, are ground and combined with spices and sugar in the pot. The most commonly used spice is cinnamon, but some also add a touch of star anise, cloves, or even orange peel, creating a warm and comforting brew that is more than just a caffeine kick. But why the spices, you may ask? Well, the answer lies in the history of Mexico itself. Cinnamon was brought to Mexico by the Spanish in the 16th century, and it quickly became a popular addition to many traditional dishes and drinks. Piloncillo, on the other hand, is a product of the sugarcane plantations that were established during the same period. So in a sense, Café de Olla tells a story of Mexico's past, a sweet and spicy tale of cultural fusion. As with many traditions, the preparation of Café de Olla varies from region to region and even from family to family, but the essence remains the same: a rich, spiced coffee brewed with love and care in a clay pot. Whether you're enjoying it as a morning pick-me-up or as an afternoon treat, Café de Olla is a testament to Mexico's vibrant coffee culture. As our global coffee journey comes to a close, remember that no matter where you are, a good cup of coffee is never far away. Isn't it fascinating how one simple beverage can take on so many forms around the world? We've embarked on a global journey, exploring the unique coffee traditions that have shaped societies and brought people together. From the robust espressos savored leisurely in Italy to the convivial fika breaks that punctuate the day in Sweden, we've stepped into the vibrant coffee houses of Turkey, where each cup tells a story, and experienced the ceremonial elegance of Ethiopian coffee rituals. And let's not forget the warming comfort of Café de Olla, a beloved Mexican tradition that goes beyond a simple cup of coffee. Each one of these practices is a testament to the universal appeal of coffee and the remarkable ways in which it's been embraced and adapted across different cultures. The next time you enjoy your cup of coffee, take a moment to appreciate the rich and diverse world of coffee culture. Cheers to that!